Hello everybody. So now we are going to start with the new experiment, that is heat transfer from pin fin. By this time you might have studied it during your theory classes the meaning of what is extended surface and what is the significance of fins, isn't it? So here we are going to study about the heat transfer through from a pin fin. Okay. So in this experimental setup, now you can see this white color duct is there, isn't it? This is a long duct is there like this. It is a hollow duct. Now inside this duct at this point, okay, at this point you have a pin fin. Okay. So pin fin is placed like this. It is transversely placed inside this. Inside this fin, inside this duct, fin is placed in the transverse position like this. Okay. It can be seen from this side actually. From this side the duct is open and you can even take a photograph of that pin fin. Okay. So probably you may not be able to see in the video clearly, but I am having the image of this pin fin here. You can see that image of the pin fin also. Okay. So I will just show you the image. So this is the image of the pin fin. This is the pin fin now. Okay. What you see here, this is the duct from outside. Okay. And that photograph is taken from the duct. This is the pin fin. Over the pin fin you can see at these 5 points there are thermocouples are attached, and there is one more thermocouple which measures the temperature of the surroundings inside this duct. So at 5 different points you can find out the temperature, and the temperature of the duct can also be found. Okay. Now our aim in this pin fin is to find out the efficiency of pin fin and the effectiveness of the pin fin. Now to find out the effectiveness and efficiency, you need to know different parameters. The most important parameter, that is called as heat transfer coefficient. All the remaining parameters like perimeter of the fin, conductivity of fin material and area of fin material, that is given in your write-ups. The fin is made up of brass now, so you can find out you know the conductivity of that brass, it is 110 watt per meter Kelvin. Okay. So the whole aim of this setup now is to find out the heat transfer coefficient actually, that is H. Once you know the value of that H, you can determine the effectiveness and efficiency of that pin fin. Now for finding out this value of heat transfer coefficient H, we need to measure different other parameters also. Now as we switch on the blower here, once the blower is switched on, air flows through this duct, air enters this duct from this side, it comes here, and that air, it comes out through this blue colored pipe and it goes to the surroundings from here. And when the air flows through this duct, it takes away the heat from that pin fin. Now our aim is to determine what is the value of flow rate, mass flow rate of this air we will have to determine. Okay. So for determining the mass flow rate, here we have one arrangement is done. This is a U-tube manometer is there. Okay. Using this U-tube manometer, you can get the head of water. Okay. Now actually the working fluid over the fin is air, whereas the working fluid of this manometer, it is water. So head of this water has to be converted into head of the air using that formula which is given in your write-ups. Okay. So once you get that head of air, then using that you can find out the mass flow rate of air through over the fin through this duct. Okay. Once you know the mass flow rate of air, then using different formulae of Reynolds number, which you have those relation, using that you can determine the value of Reynolds number, and you can also determine the value of Prandtl number. Okay. Using Reynolds number and Prandtl number, you can determine what is the value of Nusselt number. Okay. Now that Nusselt number is nothing but HD by K, where H is heat transfer coefficient, which is known to you now, okay, which we have to determine. Then D is the diameter of this fin over which the air is flowing, and K is the conductivity of this air. So diameter is known, conductivity is known, and using the correlation of Reynolds number and Prandtl number, Nusselt number is also known. That means you can determine the value of H now. Okay. So now once you get the value of heat transfer coefficient, you can easily determine the value of effectiveness and efficiency of this pin fin. So for that again here same here in the control panel we have the temperatures. So using this selector switch you can get different temperatures of pin also. You know the voltage and current. So V, I, they are also known to you. Now once you get these observations of at different points, different temperatures along the length of the fin, you can also draw a temperature profile of this pin fin. Okay, temperature profile means on the y axis you will be having temperatures and on the x axis you will be having the length of this pin fin. So, you can find out different temperatures at different locations on the pin fin, that is called as the temperature profile. So, I think with this we can stop here, and the remaining things it will be discussed during your practical class. Okay. So, thank you.